What industry did you decide to pursue a career in?
I'm an attorney owning the Omar Ochoa Law Firm. We have offices in McAllen, Edinburgh, Houston, and San Antonio. But we started out just one person, one office in McAllen, and we scaled up from there.
What motivated you every single day? Because you started from ground zero. How was that like? Can you kind of tell us?
It is not easy. You really have to have a passion for it. It's one thing to be a lawyer. It's another thing to be a business owner. I didn't pay myself for the first 2 years that I had my law firm. Everything was going back into building up the law firm, and it was just really important for us to scale up.
You think that everybody has what it takes to be an entrepreneur?
Anybody that wants to be an entrepreneur can do it. You really have to throw yourself into it. It is not an easy thing. It's one thing to say that you want to run a business. It's another thing to actually be in the middle of it. It's stress. It's a roller coaster ride, highs and lows.
How do you manage the stress, right? Running law firms and also trying to be a candidate for mayor.
I have a fantastic staff, and that was something that was very important to me building up the business. You can't do everything by yourself, right? I mean, you can be the best, but you cannot scale up without hiring good people.
Delegation is a big part of it, right? How hard is it to find that team and the people?
The thing about it is you've got to have good principles and you have to have a good office culture. What do you value? What are the most important things in your business? And it's not all about money. You have to know kind of what your set of values are, and you have to hire people who fit those values.
How crucial was networking? Did that play a big role throughout your journey?
My network is the reason for my success, really. I mean, and it starts all the way from high school, believe it or not. People that I went to high school with who still live here in the Rio Grande Valley have been big supporters of mine all through college, law school, lawyers that I worked with before I started my law firm. You just never know when you're going to run into somebody again in the future. Everybody that you come in contact with, you got to be professional. You got to treat them with respect.
You've made it a long way, right? You said you started from ground zero, but what to you means you've made it?
Feeling fulfilled is really the most important thing, because success comes and goes. Some days you're doing really well. Other days it's a struggle. Some days, you love being the owner of the business, and some days you're like, oh, why did I do this? But as long as you feel fulfilled, like you are, where you're supposed to be, doing the thing that you love with people that you love doing it with, there's no replacement for that.
You had some amazing information. Thank you so much for your time, sir.